but we all know that shed does a lot of heavy lifting sometimes, so if anything needs adjusting, let me know. Awesome, thank you. I was thinking about it. I don't think I've actually played it all since last week's stream. I loaded up the game last Tuesday, but I think I just went through old saves and took screenshots. I don't think I actually did anything. If I did, it wasn't very much. No octopus, just tentacle. Back to Lighthouse first. Then, oh, that's right. I was gonna look through my screenshots and see if I had one that had this particular dragon's vulnerabilities and resistances, because I remember one of them was ice, but I don't remember whether it was vulnerable to it or resistant to it, which is really not helpful. Looks like we've got a little bit of eavesdropping, but otherwise no particular.
You were making coffee at 4 in the morning yesterday.
I like coffee.
At 4 in the morning?
That still counts as morning.
I'm not complaining. It was nice to find it in the kitchen and not have to make my own.
I'm always happy to get you a refill.
Careful. I might take you up on that.
Like we've got some cute little flirtationships going on here. Speaking of which... Oh, that's Balara, never mind. Tosh and Harding seem to have a bit of a thing going on, too.
I like how food stays fresh here longer.
You're not nervous about the magic?
Nah. Magic's fine in Ravane. Be nice if we could teach spirits there to keep the food fresh. Less dead fish smell.
Can't argue with that. Okay. Because who's got time for regular running when one can sprint? feel like it would be dumb not to have our dragon hunter selected. I mean, the quest is called Fire and Ice. It's probably not a hint as to who to bring, but who knows? I was considering Davern since it's a blighted dragon and it's in the Grey Warden area, but that would be two fire people or not bringing my dragon hunter on a dragon hunt. Both of which seem like questionable decisions, so.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses. Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it? Weishaupt left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
He's not first warden anymore, though. The wardens now look to you, Evka. Show them what it means to fight.
Right. So any advice? Get back up every time you've been knocked down?
I mean, that's not a bad
I'm
place to start.
surprisingly bad at knowing when I should quit. Now, the blighted dragon.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab her attention.
Works for me. I sent word to the Shadow Dragons. Thought they might want another shot at this thing. Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
And?
Haven't heard back yet. We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori. Looks like it's just us.
I hope that's not a hint that I haven't leveled up those two factions enough. Pretty sure everybody's at moderate except for... I think the Lords of Fortune are still in like the lower third, but they're close.
Good thing we're improvisers. No giant face in the clouds this time, right?
Okay, here's where we stand.
She didn't actually say no. We have not been promised a lack of gods, which I suppose is fair, but also mildly concerning.
Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the wardens all the support you can.
Of course, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
All right, where are we going?
Flynn. The Wardens couldn't ask for better field care.
You've been a big help. Thanks.
It's odd. Weishaupt was far worse than this, yet I'm beset with nervousness. I suppose we had little time to contemplate the horrors we found waiting at the fortress.
Come on. You just gotta stock up on a few extra sticks and some extra ultimate juice, whatever you want to call it. When in doubt, punch some boxes first.
I wish Treviso could have its own vengeance today. But I won't begrudge Nev her chance at payback for Minrathos. This dragon will fall, and one day a second will follow.
I saw a shiny. Oh, it wasn't even a shiny, it was just a random skeleton. So I've been over here before. Almost certain of it. Yes, because I put that wisp there. And that's where that chest is. Okay.
I keep thinking I should do something special to my arrows. Poison, magic, ooh, explosives. Just never seem to find the time.
I highly encourage you to find the time for explosive arrows. That sounds awesome.
Okay, Blighted Dragon, we've got this. We can do this, not a problem. I just kind of want to throw up.
Poor Bellara. I suppose ancient artifacts don't usually fight back in quite the same way.
I lost a lot of friends at Weishaupt. Gillinane's going to pay. Soon. For now, though, this'll have to do.
This can't be Weishaupt again.
It won't be.
Can't believe today's my 100th battle. Well, hundreds with how I count them. Nothing smaller than 100 Darkspawn. No fewer than a dozen Wardens.
Yeah, that sky is pretty. Despite the gross waving tendrils of blech.
Your dragon expert has us ready. Call it, and the fight begins.
Nice. Tosh had time to do some telepathic training, I suppose. For a second, I thought that was Barrett.
Rock, I heard you were coming.
Dragon's right this way. Careful, though. Nasty creature.
It's already killed 11 wardens. That's why we brought our dragon hunter. We've fought this thing before and don't want to take any chances this time around.
Agreed. You'll find it straight ahead. Good luck, Rook. We're ready when you are.
She's still a dragon under all that blight. A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Sounds good.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I've got this.
Hell yeah, you do, Tosh.
Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas!
You know, she never actually said what kind of call it was that she was gonna do. I find myself wondering if Tosh just sent a wounded dragon a mating call.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
Come on. Come on.
Not a mating call, I'm guessing. Say she got the message.
Fire!
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Well, that went real well. Ah, she is resistant to fire. Oh well. Still would have seemed far too much of a shame to go into battle with a dragon without it. The dragon hunter we brought on specifically for this, so, you know. Thank you, Shinobi, for the chat hype. Just reminding myself what these guys have equipped. Alright, let's go.
The tower. She's real mad. Gonna be coming in hard. You ready?
Let's go!
Watch out for those
Gotta remember. Forgot to check which runes I have. Whoa, wait. Oh, okay. It took a second for that one to load in. I was like, wait a second. Why do I not have 3 runes equipped? Okay. Just reminding myself.
way ahead of you.
I do kind of wish I had my other supply sundered available. I don't know if they have the same range, but it does more physical damage than this one does necrotic. It's also a distance thing, so it doesn't pull me close, but that's okay, because I don't have that.
It's not happy with us. Go!
Still a lot of fight left to go. We need to bring this thing down. We can't give up.
There we go.
There, it's starting to falter.
Give it everything you've got. It's not getting away this time.
They're at range.
Got it ready for you.
Pretty sure that was a weak point. I haven't figured out how or when they pop up yet, but they do tend to look sort of like purplish glowy spots like that.
Second dragon!
Oh shit.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Uh-oh. Now that's just rude. I see. Evka didn't respond to my comment about no faces in the clouds. Because we wouldn't want to make Evka out to be a liar. I mean, she couldn't have known, and yet here Gillinane is. Lovely.
Gillinane.
I guess it's a good thing we brought the whole team with us.
You defied me at Weishaupt, stole my archdemon. I will have blood for that.
This isn't looking good.
Be healed, my pet. The blight grants you new life. Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
Oh, didn't that just get really fucking fun? Woohoo! Let me guess, this one's back up to full health. Technically, we're not. Yes. Okay. I was gonna say. Technically, we're not in battle yet because I was able to save the game. So I'm gonna take a quick look. Because I switched it back after the last time I geared up for a specific battle, didn't I? No, those are still both very much the best I can get, I think. Make a wild guess that that dragons count as boss enemies, especially when there are two of them. I don't think I even have any tool abilities at the moment. Gaining resistant automatically at low health is pretty good. Don't know if I have any. For a while I was getting enhanced damage a lot, and I don't remember like why or what I was getting it from. I think maybe one of Harding's abilities, I want to say. Gives me enhanced damage under one condition or another, but I also haven't figured out what makes a hit a critical hit yet. That's probably my biggest pet peeve with the combat in this game, is that there are just way, way, way too many, like, statuses and effects and conditions that they never really go into. Like, it would be a lot even if they had a brief little thing in the tutorial that explained them all. It would still be a lot. But since they kind of stop at just like primers and detonators and maybe stacks of certain types of damage, I think might have been briefly mentioned in the tutorial. Everything else is kind of just like either you read the glossary or you figure it out or you ignore it. I was specifically looking for a while I had something equipped that was boosting my momentum generation, I think. gonna go with that one because I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna swap this out because this is the one that applies Sundered and does double the physical damage. They aren't vulnerable or resistant to necrotic, so oh, I do have one tool ability. Ah. Yes, okay. The belt grants enhanced damage on potion use. Means whenever I have to heal... Actually, that would argue for putting this one back on. Because it also increases companions damage. So basically, every time I get to low enough health that I have to drink a potion, everybody gets a boost, which seems like a good thing. So let's actually do that, because I only have the one projectile ability. I have no idea if actually using the bow counts as a projectile ability, or if that's only for skills, because they aren't very clear on most of these things.
That's the...
Since I just changed stuff. I appreciate them giving me a couple of seconds of not being officially in battle to rethink my life choices.
All right? It's got to be!
Well, what do you know? They have exact opposite vulnerabilities, resistances from each other. In that case, toss you go after that one. Oh. I thought I could just generally assign them. Okay, so that's one line.
Let's kill it for Lucanus.
Making sure there weren't any weak points to...
I came to White House bearing gifts. In ignorance, you reject this world's salvation.
I'm both burning and chilled. How does that even happen?
One dragon or two? Doesn't matter. Can't lose here. We won't lose here.
This is already not going very well. I'm sorry, I went to follow the menu and it looked like the dragon just belly flopped in front of me. I'm about to get run over. But the pause point was kind of funny. I really wish, like, when I had a specific point selected like this, but wasn't choosing like an ability, I really wish it would stay targeted on that. Because the second I let go, it moves and then I have to find it again.
But I must have material for the work. Yeah!
Got us at range. What?
Came here to kill a dragon. And now we're gonna kill two. Look out! Overhead!
Oh. For a second I thought I hit the menu button again. Whoa.
Viper!
Thought you could use a hand.
Shadow dragons come to the rescue. Fantastic, that's awesome.
Fire!
Damn,
You're
good
late!
shot.
Didn't want to arrive without a gift. Enchanted ballista bolts. You'll even pierce blighted dragon hide. Let's bring them down,
Well, in that case, it's just as well you're late. That's right. You yell and complain about it. Because you saved their city. The shadow dragons have arrived to help. That's awesome. There are epic cutscenes in this, so I'm saving whenever it gives me the chance so I can come back and take screenshots when it's not going to be all laggy because of stream. Ah, okay. It said something about hitting left trigger to tell allies or to do something. That's fire enhanced ballista, so I'm gonna wait for the other one to get officially in battle.
It was a unique
It's not showing up as an icon for the fire enhanced ballista, but hopefully it's got the idea.
creation. It will never rise again. Without death alone. You will perish.
It's weakening! Keep pressing!
We're under fire.
Oh, that one. That time it was me.
reinforcements. We'll hold them off. You take down those dragons. Loosen the left for you. One down.
There's where other one. Oh, there he is.
Let's focus on the second one.
He's got a weak point on his foot. I can see it. Come down here so I can stab you in it.
We will tame this affliction you call the Blight, and remake this world as a pure, shining empire. All who oppose us will be repurposed for the greater good.
Ready.
They're hitting us from there.
There we go. Eesh. There's a way to switch to a cold enhanced ballista. I don't know what it is, so. Oh.
Got it.
Confidence, eagerness, all for naught.
Oh boy.
You think the Blight is death? It is raw potential, a perfect tool of creation.
No! She's reanimating the dragons! We have to stop her!
Sorry, Lucanus. My kill. Or my shot, anyway.
Gillinane's wounded. Cross the attack!
Sister, do not be blinded by righteous anger.
They stole Razakel from me, Algernon. My greatest creation.
A thrall is easily replaced. You are not.
Without you, the Blight is a brute weapon. Only your hands mold it into life.
So, Gillinane, target number 1. Got it.
The mortals deserve worse, but we have crucial work in Arlathan.
After it is complete, one resists.
The Dread Wolf's influence. His presence lingers.
Ever defiant. For
Hell yeah.
now.
Dragon's still dead though, right?
You know what lesson I learned again today?
What's that?
Never bet against Rook. You can find the twisting path through any problem.
God still got away. And now Elgernon's pissing everywhere to show everyone how big he is.
We came to kill a dragon, yes? And instead, we killed a bear.
That took 2 of the gods' pieces off the board.
And we have our revenge. And so does Treviso.
We won the day. Can't take that from us. But the dragons are only weapons. The wielder is still out there.
How do we find them? The gods, I mean.
They did say they had work in Arlathan.
Gillinane mentioned something about Arlathan.
When was that?
After Elganon cast his spell, I was close enough to hear them. Didn't you say the Veil Jumpers have trouble out there, Evka?
Yeah, with the Venatori. Feels like more than a coincidence.
You don't
Finding them will be a challenge.
Not to mention the Venatori causing problems in Arlathan is already a little more than a coincidence. They seem to be just about everywhere. They used to be a Minrathous problem, primarily.
Arlathan's enormous. They could be anywhere.
The Veil Jumpers can help us narrow the search. We help with their Venatori problem, then odds are good we find the gods' trail.
Good luck. We'll keep watch here.
Yes, much to do. If you have time for Lavendel, there's something I could use help with.
We lost a lot of wardens today. After Weishaupt, we need to be stronger than this to face the gods.
But we'll do what we can. We always do.
The wardens have your back, Rook. All the way to the end.
That was pretty epic. Oh man, I'm gonna get some awesome desktop backgrounds of that. Make some epic screenshots.
So that's Elganon, huh? I didn't think it was possible, but we got lucky at Weishaupt.
We were fortunate Elganon and Gillinane disagreed on her attempt at vengeance. But why did Elganon let us live? We were at his mercy.
I'm not sure where any of these answers are going, because I don't know the answer to that question either. But he did mention something about the Dreadwolf's influence.
Solus worries him. Maybe even scares him a little.
Why? Solus is powerful, but nothing close to Elganon.
It's not just about power. Solus has messed up Elgernon's plans before.
Good point.
Nothing's bigger than dragons. But they're clever enough to take flight once they smell danger. Elgernon smelled danger.
Whatever the reason, we made it through. And this time, no dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited them.
So what's our next move, Rook? Arlithin, right? Help the Veil Jumpers?
It does seem like when there's a choosing sides dialogue, like if there are two opposite or opposing paths, it tends to be these two. And it's true, first things first. I don't know where he's going with that, but I mean, yes.
That'll put us on the gods' trail, but we need to be ready for the fight once we find them. Which means we need to help our allies be as prepared as possible. The 8 of us can't face gods without help.
Elgernon's arrival certainly puts a dreadful emphasis on it.
So we help our allies.
And track down the gods.
And maybe deal with our own crap when we've got time.
Right. Like Syrian.
Look, the mission's still the same. Stop the gods.
Which means?
It means we offer to help the Veil Jumpers with the damn Venatori. Then we figure out what our other allies need and help them get it.
And us?
I need you focused and ready to face impossible odds. So tell me what that will take. We've got work to do.
So Elgernon finally showed his face, huh?
Now we've got to deal with both gods. And Elgernon showed everyone he's more powerful than Gillenane.
You play the hand you're dealt, right? No matter the odds. True in both life and games of wicked grace.
People died, Varric. My team's still not at their best. They're trying, but their own problems are getting in the way.
So deal with those. You'll strengthen your own hand and weaken the gods at the same time.
Why would helping my team hurt the gods?
The type of people your team's having problems with, they want power. And the gods have plenty of it. Those types will crawl over to the gods and see what's on offer. And the rest? They'll just keep making your job harder.
I mean, he's not wrong. The Venatori keep getting in the way. Starters.
Still need to find the gods, though. The Veil Jumpers are our best lead right now. We've taken down an archdemon and 2 blighted dragons. That's impressive. We even made Gillenane bleed. Twice. We have to keep up the fight.
You've got this, Rook. Just fight one battle at a time.
I mean, one battle at a time sounds easier than 2 dragons at a time, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. The Lords of Fortune liked me a lot for that, apparently. For some reason, the Lords of Fortune approved as much as the Wardens did.
Shit. You shouldn't have to deal with all this, Rook. The sooner I can get out of here, the better.
Yeah, but we know your injury is a plot device to keep you from actually being a companion, so chances are we'll beat the gods before that happens. Love you, Varric, but Let's be real. I don't think I picked up anything new, but I just want to double check. Oh. No, let's go with that. Why not?
Do you remember, Rook, when I mentioned another ceremony I must perform at the Memorial Gardens? The time has come. I was hoping you'd accompany me again.
More grave lighting?
No, this would be a more personal visit. Whenever you've time.
Okay. Everybody's got quests, except Lucanus and Valara, apparently.
Hey, remember the dragon we were talking about with the lords?
Which one? There were a few in that conversation.
The fire breather that was killing people. Veiljumpers sent word. She's in Arlathan Forest. Destroyed a village and turned it into her new lair. I've got the location from the Veiljumpers. We can go whenever you want.
Their next pet, I'm guessing.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalguard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Son of a gut.
I've got a meeting with the Threads.
The Threads? What for?
I need leads on Aelia. I'm hoping they have something. Dharma said to invite you. Someone's on his good side.
I would say the same, but I don't remember which one Damas is.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
Oh, that is interesting. Not gonna lie, Davin romance aside, I am actually quite intrigued about the Gloomhowler, and not just because of the adorable baby griffins that are involved. Speaking of adorable, a furry kitty has appeared.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
Hey, Bellara. Seems like you're doing well with, Sorry, I'm intruding.
No, you're not intruding.
You can take my seat, Rook. I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Rook. Not great company right now.
You're not possessed by a demon like Lucanus or shaking the ground like Harding. Okay, that got away from me.
That's always get away from me. Everything comes out jumbled. I think too fast.
Fortunately, too much thinking is not my problem.
I don't know. You seem to think just fine.
Sorry if that was loud. I was trying to put down the controller one-handed because I now have a kitty cat in the other hand.
Now for the part I'm not great at. Here I go. What's wrong, Bellara?
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian. You saw who he is, what he's become.
Yeah.
He's a monster, Rook.
But despite that, he's still your brother.
I would have done anything to get him back. Even join someone like that, like Anaris.
But you didn't. You turned them down.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Natus Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
You're not Syrian, Balara. You're you.
And what if that's not good enough?
Then keep your evil to off hours. Replace Lucanus's coffee beans with hot peppers. Buy Nev a bag of wisp food. Hide Tasha's snacks.
You're not very good at being evil.
I'll work on it. Kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
Okay, I was literally just thinking, I'm sure Solus would really appreciate that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
Okay. We got a whole bunch of new stuff. See where our companions are at in terms of stuff. Balara is a quarter of the way from hitting level 7. Davern is at 8 now. Concentrated pretty hard on his weakened ability last time. So took a point in each of his other active skills this time. Emmerich is also 3/4 of the way to level 7. Harding is halfway through level 7. Lucanus has reached level 7. That's good. Believes it's time for a cooldown reduction. Yep. There. And I feel like I had already decided at one point which direction I was going with this abilities. But I don't remember. bleeding. Extra hit dealing 50% damage. This is the one that deals bonus damage at half health or less. I can basically add bonus damage at high health, or even more bonus damage at low health. But increasing the low health damage lets me, this one, that when it defeats an enemy, its cooldown is reduced by 75%. Oh, those are both pretty good though. Damn. You know what? When in when in doubt, postpone the decision or something. We're gonna go with plus 10% effectiveness and deal with the other question next time he gets points. Oh, interesting. So everybody else have gotten so many like companion loyalty points now that Nev is actually the lowest for the first time this entire game. Cool, that means I get to take Nev more places. And let's see how... Hey, we are up to moderate with everybody now. And excellent with the crows. Probably because I focused so hard on keeping them... Oh, we're all the way full with the crows. Oh, sweet. That means I can actually level that shop up to level 4 now. Also, I think the Lords of Fortune shop can be leveled up now, too. I think it was the only one I still had at level 2. Oh, wait. I can't level up the Crow's shop because I didn't save Trevisa, so the Crow's shop is a wisp in the crossroads. I knew that. Oh well. Lord of Fortune one, though, I think I can. No wonder I haven't brought up these combinations of people. They all do the exact same thing. Okay. Hello, lag.
Free tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold.
Oh. Wait a second. Their shop is already level 3. Huh. Yeah. I forgot. I did discover that apparently dragon bits get me 75 loyalty points with them, which is more than I've found a single item to get with any of the other merchants so far. That's fun. I guess if I already leveled them up, I've probably already grabbed stuff I want out of here, right? What the hell, we'll get a new sword appearance, because why not?
Kick some ass!
I'll do my best. Wait, so then... I'm gonna do a quick round of merchants, since I could have sworn there was somebody who was just about to be ready to level up. Faction-wise. And also...
I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
There is much to be done. We shall meet.
Sorry, Vorgas. You talk very slowly. Got places to be. Oh. Not my brightest moment. Remind myself where the merchant was. For a second I got disoriented because there weren't so many people here. Plus, when I came specifically for the shop.
Rook.
Oh. Mira's dad disappeared and then reappeared out of thin air.
Got something in mind?
Apparently you can sell mangled limbs to the Grey Wardens. How delightful. Also, darkspawn guts, it would appear. That's gross. Actually, if you'll give me just a minute. Hear the key scuffling around in the kitchen.
All right, then.
Get him his dinner. I'll be right back. here anyway. We might as well go ahead and pick up this side quest. Hello, lag. Goodness. Longest 5-foot fall ever.
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the Blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight even as we're fighting all this. A scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
I'm thinking it might have been the Crow's faction shop I was thinking of when I was remembering thinking that there was one almost ready to level up. I think I might have just forgotten more than once.
Thanks for this.
That their shop can't actually be leveled up.
You good?
Spotted any more darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
They finally took down both the blighted dragons. One here.
Check the back for me.
Of course.
Lots on offer today.
You and me both, apparently. Huh. Wait a second, what's that? I guess I hadn't been buying the battle robes. So I guess that's why there are two of them there. I was like, wait a second, why are there two identical?
See you again.
Yes, yes, you will. Arlos and the Crossroads, I think, are the only other shops. I suppose I'll have to figure out what actual quest I'm doing next. Also, it does seem like
patrols have checked in.
Some of the sellable stuff.
You get any new stock?
Seems like some
Lot
of the
weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
or a fair bit even, of the sellable stuff isn't actually worth more to some factions than others. Like, a lot of this stuff has actually been in my inventory for quite a while, despite me having been to all the vendors at least a couple times. Oh. I didn't actually mean to hit the sell all button, but that's fine. Whatever.
Send your friend.
Oh wait. We've been doing another story quest, so I want to see if the tree says anything else.
The voices again.
Aha.
But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offered themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's companions seek to fight as one.
I don't know whether to be terrified or flattered that a supposed god is actually referring to me by name. Probably a little of both.
Combining their traits into a single form would be edifying.
Uh-oh.
Inspired. Consider it done.
Ignore them. We're taking these bastards down before they ever get the chance.
We hope, anyway.
The fools. They bring blight.
Emmerich, if you liked someone, what would you do? To show them you liked them, I mean.
Perhaps a stroll through the memorial gardens of the necropolis? Lovely flowers.
Don't, you know, spirits hang around there?
Oh, a few, certainly.
See, that's one of those little things that I feel like that's the kind of dialogue where I feel like this game falls a little bit flat compared to some others. Like, that was just too predictable and one-dimensional of an answer for Emmerich. Like, you don't learn anything else about him from hearing them have that conversation, you know? I mean, on the one hand I say that, but then on the other hand, his whole backstory is that he was born and raised in the necropolis and has very rarely left, so, I mean, to be fair, it also kind of makes sense that that would be his go-to anyway, but still. Oh, right, I accidentally sold all my valuables at Arlington. No, nothing new and interesting here. I suppose that's worth it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just realized that this list of allies and strengths actually shows what rank the merchant is at. Well, if I manage to remember that in the future, that'll be good to know. I mean, arguably a pretty big if, but still. Alright, what do we want to do here? Oh, Damas was the boss guy who was possessed who we rescued. Okay. That was a very delayed answer to that confusion, but cool, the boss of a fellow gang in Minrathus apparently likes me. This could be useful, I suppose. This Warden Grey's final repose has been kind of driving me crazy because it just says return to the caves of Shark's Mouth once they're fully accessible. But it's been sitting there for probably 7 or 8 levels now, I think. Basically since not too long after we picked up Tash. And I have no idea what it is that's supposed to make them accessible. I'm kind of just working under the assumption there's nothing I can really do about it in the meantime. But still. Why are you just sitting there? So long. Probably depending on like a story quest or something that I haven't gotten to, but... What level am I now? 31. Hmm. I'm gonna check that one, but I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse first. Partially so I don't have to stop to like consider replacing party people, current companions, whatever. Party people sounds more fun. But also just to double check if any other conversations have popped up, because it seems like sometimes they're on a... It's like an order of operations where you finish a story quest and then people have certain conversations or available or whatever in a certain order that like progresses to the next one every time you go back to the lighthouse. So going back kind of frequently seems to be useful. Gods and their servants. Rook, the crows have been combing through the blight and destruction in Treviso. We've heard troubling things such as Antam boasting how the gods sent the dragon to help them, quote-unquote, maintain control of Treviso. It confirms what you discovered when you fought the comic master. The Antam have allied with the gods, and they think blight will grant them power. I would pity them if they deserved it. Taya. Finding answers. Rook, I need more answers on everything that's happened. Emmerich has offered to use his methods. Should something go wrong, I will end it. You have my word. If you wish to bear witness, we will be in Emmerich's quarters. Lucanus. Interesting. Slightly concerning, but interesting. You know, stuff like that is exactly the sort of stuff I was talking about. Oh yeah, and there's games making my point for me over here.
Hey, Harding.
Whoa, legs. Tosh.
Legs?
A slip of the tongue.
You're acting weird.
What? No. No. Really?
Yeah, like that. Weird.
I had a dream last night, and you were in it.
What was I doing?
Nothing?
Okay. What were you doing?
Nothing.
You two are adorably awkward. The both of you.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died.
I mean, we're in the Fades, so arguably it actually might be.
Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. Evil.
Wait a second. Why do I know that word? I know that word from Dorian. An Inquisition. Isn't that the word for, like, love or my love or significant other or something like that?
Does both. Elaborate.
You took what you wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
If that's what he wanted, why imprison you? Why not just kill you? No offense.
It's a fair question.
Death was the original plan. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elganon? Ilario's working with Elganon.
Her spirit's strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
I'm just quietly being like, guys, I'm doing some pretty good work over here. Still working. Could she be lying? I don't know if spirits can do that exactly.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
Imperium's secret. Fortunate heir. Kieran Mercia is back in Rathus. The recent inheritor of the Mercia fortune made quite an impression at the Rosales gathering while publicly pledging to support one Magister Dorian Pavis's recent endeavors. Excerpt from an old copy of the Imperium Secret. A note attached from Nev. Nice bit of luck considering he was Tala's third grandchild. And Grandma, along with grandkids 1 and 2, were all Venatori who died in ways we'll call showy. Another stroke of luck, the will that wrote out non-cultist Siren couldn't be found, leaving only the one with him still on it. My guess at the time was the Demon of Byrantium. Tala and Grandkid 2, similar demise. Grandkid 1, showing off a bit? Following in Lucanus's handwriting, Grandkid 1 was Ilario. Oh, hold on. Wait a second, I'm so confused, because if Grandkid 1, I thought Ilario and Lucanus were cousins, which would mean they share the same grandparents. I mean, presumably, I guess. Actually, I guess technically, like, if Katerina was, say, Ilario's paternal grandmother, then maybe his maternal grandmother was Venatori. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, hang on, that would mean that this Tala person was Katerina, but first off, the names are wrong, and second off, Katerina wasn't Venatori, was she? What? No, okay. It's interesting. Oh, wait. Turn around, ran right past the larger. Ah! Lag about to make me just run right off the edge of the lighthouse there.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Not sure what it was, but it sounded pretty good.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethrith, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me.
It's one of those awkward little dialogue moments. Like, she says, not like Varric Tethrith, like he's not literally in the room upstairs. He's been coaching us this whole time. Like, okay. Just like awkward little bits of writing like that.
Something to focus on besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works. You're fighting ancient gods and everything.
We?
And you know the rest.
We are
It's
fighting
impressive.
ancient gods.
What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
So this is one of the ones where I do kind of feel like there have been similar dialogues in other games, and there's usually like a, you know, it's a team effort sort of option, and there's usually a, well, we were forced into it sort of option. But I will say I don't remember ever being given like the don't tell anyone sort of option, even in the games that had like humory dialogue, if that makes sense.
Just don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Right. Your secret's safe with me. But I'm probably not the only one, you know, who notices. People look up to you, and more are going to when this is over. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
Okay, I don't mind being kicked out for the sake of food of the arts. Harding's favorite foods. Balara, I'm honored you want these. I don't really cook, and these aren't really recipes. I just throw things together. Anyway, here you go. Apple cheesy butter noodles. Noodles cooked with butter and salt, fresh diced apples, or baked slices, or applesauce, whatever's convenient. Grated cheese. There are apples on top of noodles in a bowl. Then cheese. Bake in an oven until cheese melts. But you're a mage, so you can use fire. You'll get a nice bubbly crust that way. Wait a bit before eating so you don't burn your mouth. Ham and jam slam. Ham or bacon. Jam. Anything works, but I like plum, cherry, or apple. Buttered toast. Slam ham and jam together between toast. Yam and jam slam. Emmerich approved. Replace ham with yams. Sprinkle with salt and roast in oven until tender. Nice. Requisite pets for a song. Now, let's see. I didn't really get to hear if there was banter between them from what I remember, so.
What about the wardens?
Light's distracting them.
Mercenaries.
There's our
the last one.
Whoa.
Do not find us. We'll gut you too.
Oh, it was just a bunch of people talking at the same time, I was gonna say. I think that's... Oh wait, no, it was her fire breath that was AoE, wasn't it? And I swapped it out for taunt. Damn.
All set.
Warden Sawyer was right. They're after whatever they can steal, and they're willing to kill for it.
That's messed up. This isn't crap that's just lying around. It belongs to the wardens.
We'll put a stop to it.
Disgruntled note. Job better be worth the blight and darkspawn. All the gold I can carry. I said if I'm risking Herlock's spearing me through the middle, it better be twice that. Boss says it will be.
Earn your pay! Attack!
Why is everybody fucking fire resistant? Damn.
Got it! Now it's your turn.
That's too tough.
Oh yeah, we are.
Good shot. You're too easy.
Damn it. Hell yeah, I did.
Let's go again. Got him ready for you.
This isn't the last of them.
Treasure Hunter's Journal. Lords of Fortune want to talk shit about my little outfit? My crew will be living rich thanks to the Wardens. Might even hit Weishaupt next, just because no one else has the guts. If they so they're getting cocky. If they can't hold on to their precious history, as the Lords would whine, who says we can't take it? Might even keep something nice for myself. The damn mages on crew could hurry up and disable the blasted enchantments around here.
Looks like the group leader is an enemy of the Lords of Fortune.
'Cause he's an asshole.
Oh. So Tash isn't especially a fan of them either, apparently.
Hurry up! Place makes my skin crawl. This loot's ours!
It is not. Don't be an asshole.
Ah, plans from the boss. Take jewelry, gold, and the like from the peasants' houses. Light, easy sells. Leaves the heavy stuff. Wagons, tack, cheap farmer swords. Rest of the space goes to warden loot. That's where the big coin is. For those complaining their goods are blighted, we'll find a way to deal with it. Or the buyer can worry about it. Not our problem.
Take whatever you find. Already on it. No witnesses. Take whatever's on them. More profit works for me. Keep the fight.
That's it for the mercenaries.
The Wardens had enough to deal with.
We should tell Warden Sawyer.
List of potential buyers. List of potential buyers for Great Warden relics, including names of known Venatori and Antam, scribbled below. These wardens will make us rich. Or, you know, their friends will make you dead. One or the other. Clearly the other, actually.
Killed. These aren't darkspawn wounds.
No. This was murder. Damn mercenaries.
Is there a chest up there? I think I've already gotten this one. Oh yeah, because I distinctly remember missing this jump an embarrassing number of times. Actually, not that one, this one.
Sawyer, the mercenaries you mentioned, we stopped them.
Thank the Maker. Anything they took from the locals, we'll see returned. As for what belongs to the Wardens, some of that may be better destroyed. We'll see to that, too.
Interesting. I got another 100 Lords of Fortune
Follow
strengths.
me and don't
That one
recall
too,
the bones
actually.
beneath the creek.
That's the chorus? since and it's hustling.
Says the traveller before he's lured off the path.
Dad, can I borrow some of your tools?
What for?
Leah, she's a tailor. There's a crack in her wall. It's going to leak. You showed me how to help with that.
All right. Take what you need.
Smart kid.
Let's get you ready.
That wasn't nearly as much as I thought it was going to be, but okay.
We're here if you need us.
All right. Let me see. Ah. I was looking to see what the other quest marker up here was. Besides Davrin.
Hey there, Rook.
I see you, Davin. I was considering swapping out party, but then I realized that part of the reason I got those two was because I haven't heard what sorts of stuff they talk about with each other yet, and I'm curious.
Look.
And that's still the case. Letters in the aftermath. Wardens Evka and Antoine. I know Treviso is not the only place crying out for help. We are grateful for the wardens you spared us. While one of your medics remains in the city, we've slipped the others outside. They're bringing aid to the farmers, the stables, everywhere the blighted water spreads its poison, and everywhere the crows cannot reach. Your notes on how to slow the blight around the canals have helped us within Treviso itself. I've drawn up a map of what it looks like now. If you can provide further insight, Viago and I will be further in your debt. Treviso, all of Antiva, will not surrender. It must be possible to survive this. Please address your letters to Tea in your reply. I hope there is a world after this where we might simply write as newfound friends. Tea. Corresponding letter to be sent to Treviso. Tea, you don't owe us or any warden a debt. This is what we do. We only wish it could be more. I've included suggestions for the canals, and Antoine added notes for dealing with boils. And it's no surprise you won't surrender. It's not easy, and there's already been sacrifice, but this isn't over. Antiva survived the second and fourth blights in the past. Wait, what happened to it during the third blight? What? We'll do all we can to help you through this one too. In war, victory. Your friends, Evka and Antoine. Oh, look at our allies all making friends. Isn't that nice? Research notes on the blight. Series of research notes with the first in Antoine's hand. Sample 1, spreading across the glass more than expected. Sample 2, pulsing pattern different at first, now matches others. Sample 3, pulsing pattern now different than the others. Inconsistent behavior? But why? In Evka's hand, inconsistent or creating a harmony when it makes sense to the blight? Antoine writes, yes, or a discordance to the same effect? But with each other? Or with the gods? Or is it with something else? What would happen if we moved them closer together, or farther apart, or somewhere else? I wonder if I could hear it better. Or if there's an alchemical process that might disrupt it. In Evka's hand, Antoine, this is your reminder to take a break. Love, Evka. I feel like Antoine and Balara are kind of cut from the same cloth. Interesting. I wasn't expecting it to be a... Okay, I mean, I guess we'll keep the same people we've already got, but... It was a, like, companion quest style screen, which was why it threw me off a little bit.
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something? Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but...
Something's wrong.
We've been keeping Darkspawn away from Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small horde. We push it back, or the locals wind up dead.
I like that that's the Shadow Dragon option.
I won't let these people get crushed. If Lavendel needs help, they've got a Shadow Dragon on their side.
What is it you say to each other? Bring the light? We could use some.
Where do things stand now?
Every warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
Your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. For a second, there weren't any of the tone markers on that one. I think it was just a bug or a delay or something.
I have a feeling he's right.
Fine. I'm great, the plan's great. Let's hope we don't die.
You are, it is, and
So
agreed.
what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
I'm on it. We can do this.
All right. Take that can-do spirit to the rest.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while, but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Oh.
Come on. Let's check on the warden sentry.
Never mind. The O was because for a second I thought maybe I'd accidentally started the next story quest, and that was why it came up with the weird quest start screen, but I didn't. The mystery remains, but I didn't. Oops. So it's all good. Not quite how I meant to get off that ledge, but it's fine. It'll. Warden improvisation. clay pot, a cloth stopper, and a hodgepodge alchemical mix. A good Grey Warden works with what they've got. Their weapons, their nerve, and the ability to improvise. Oh hey, what's his name again?
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is sound. We'll stand together and see it through. We won't fail.
Tell Evka we're ready.
Puzzles for Asan. Ida's journal. They're gone. Ursa is gone. I'm going to bury that well under everything I can, and then I don't know. Maybe I won't stay here after that. I'll go to the capital or sail to Antiva. I dreamed of the kitchen again, the cards, but it was sunny in the dream. No more rain dripping at the window.
Take a look.
You sell stuff. Apparently I knew that because apparently I've already bought it all. Interesting. The joining ritual. I've only seen 2 joinings outside of my own. Antoine's and now Flynn's. Antoine's hands were shaking. He was dying. He said it was nice to meet me. Then he took the chalice, and I still remember the way his eyes rolled back too far. He screamed something in Orlesian, but I didn't speak any then, and he doesn't remember what he said. I wasn't on my deathbed when I took the joining. I remember all of it. What it felt like, what I saw. I wasn't alone like Antoine or Flynn, either. Beryl raised the chalice like it was a toast. She made it through, and so did I. But there were 3 names on our joining list. Nadia, we remember you. Excerpt from Evka's journal. Evka, why are you leaving pages of your journal in random people's houses?
You've had your hands full. Make sure you're getting meals.
I feel like I've read the Ida's journal pages already. Or at least some of them. I don't know.
Wow. Look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
Come on. Come on, feel like yourself.
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
We've got you. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah. We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Now, all things considered,
we should get back to Evka.
Warden's seeming pretty decent spirits. Laggy run across town.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
Sounds like it came from the glade.
Let's move.
Moving as fast as the game will let me.
We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendel is the only place that...
Oh, good. They're fire vulnerable. Unfortunately, my ultimate at the moment is necrotic damage, but that's okay. I don't know how big the AoE on Nev's thingy is.
Life left in it.
This Shadow Dragon made a promise. We keep people safe. We're not at the hook yet. Go for it!
Now there's a nice shot. Got us at range. Ready. Got it. All yours. Got us at range. Watch it. My job, sir.
We'll fight all of you. Now let's see what they've got.
Move fast.
Character. I hit the trigger button, damn it.
Ready. Whenever you're ready. Something's ready. That the best they could do? That was nothing.
All right. Be ready for the next call. We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there, or head to the farmlands. Time it takes. Oh, it's just a lantern. I thought there was actually... Oh, there is actually a thing back here, just not where I thought it was.
gates. Oh, the last level was all the way down there. Damn. Cool. Okay. Oh my god, the lag.
Stand strong.
They're coming.
That's done it. We have him. Go, go.
Rook! We've got things covered here. Grab supplies if you need them.
Thanks.
Check my house levels. Oh, that's an ultimate dragon.
Another alarm.
Actually, that reminds me. While I'm between battles.
Up at the gate.
Come on.
We've got backup. Let's push them back.
Oh my god, the lag is nuts right now.
Got to move.
There's white wool around here that needs to get squished. Oh.
Their village.
You have some opinions on Darkspawn? Yeah. You think they're kind of yucky? Yeah, me too.
Got him ready for you.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share.
Antoine. What is it?
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
It's in here, too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
If we're giving Evka credit, then I won't argue.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods, but now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
Likely nothing good.
Right, but the Blight sounds pleased? How?
That's the closest word I had. It's a very unnerving type of pleased. If that makes you feel better.
Not really.
We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evkar,
Just got poked in the mouth by a cat.
But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then, stay safe.
Don't you want to go poke that thing?
Antoine, what's on your mind?
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all. But always something pulling.
Hey there, Rook.
Antoine keeps listening for something. With the Blight.
Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Rook, good to see you.
Hey.
Heading out?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. One second. Sorry about that.
I'd heard of archdemons before, but never one like that.
Honestly, with everything I've heard about Gillenane, I'm glad it wasn't worse. In the legends about her, she's nice. She created the Hala. She guides us to our destination. But if you read between the lines, it's, well, creepy.
Oh, good.
So hold on. The Blight was the severed.
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by imprisonment?
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Tevinter old gods who were really their dragon thralls? Reality is wild. Just go with it.
I mean, is she wrong, though?
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
I think pie is always a good idea.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spite, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
Navarian hazelnut tort. Note from Emmerich attached to a copied out recipe. Lucanus, here's my mother's hazelnut tort. She made one every winter's end. Wait a second. I could have sworn Emmerich told me he was raised in the necropolis. Was he not, like, found as a baby? Or am I mixing him up with the Mornwatch Rook backstory? That could be it. Wonder if anybody's tested these recipes. Not gonna lie, it's kind of tempting. Don't know the first thing about tort, but it does sound rather yummy. Yeah, okay. I didn't think I'd picked up anything new, but it was worth checking. It actually kind of matches the packs and stuff on my this particular armor. Okay. I do believe that is where I'm going to call it for tonight. However, very much appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hadn't really thought about whether I was going to stream tomorrow night or not. Last year, New Year's Eve was on a Monday, so it kind of just worked out, but I don't know. If I do, though, I will definitely post in the Discord and let you guys know. And if not, I hope you have a very, very awesome New Year's. And I'll see you guys next Monday. Until then, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.